Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. Welcome. 806. 806. 806. Catching the vibe. 806. I love a night. 806. 806. 806. 806. Shout out G. 806. 806.
We're now in the mix with DJ Wolfka.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mel, and this is the Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. This is 806, the show. We've got a fantastic show for y'all today. As always, I am joined by my co-host to the left, former YS Hooper, Chinese food connoisseur, the heavyweight champion of the world. Make some noise for REG.
Welcome back.
Feels good to be back.
And my co-host to the right, former Salem High football captain, inventor of the Sanchi special, the suntan Superman himself. Make some noise for Sanchez. I think they copyright that. I'm not trying to get sued. Yeah, you know.
I don't know. Me and James gonna pretty cool.
Pretty cool. You and James.
Me and James pretty cool.
And joining us.
Big J.
It ain't the first time, but it's gonna be a great time.
Right.
Boy walked in, and you just sensed the aura when he walked in. The aura, you just felt like the glow, the Prince glow. Represented Decoded. Make some noise for Matt, everybody!
Hell yeah.
Jack looked crazy, by the way. Jack looked crazy.
He had that Rick James aura in Chappelle show.
Oh, man.
It's funny because we heard your steps. We were like, I think he's here.
We said we heard it.
I can feel
the energy.
It feels rich, right? I feel like there's rich in the air somewhere. I feel it's rich. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. How's everybody?
Doing
Good.
good.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while,
I
man.
think it's been almost a year.
Yeah.
That's
that was
how
last
fast
year.
time flies by.
Last
Yo,
season.
that's the thing, though.
It goes by quick.
Yeah, this thing is flying by right now.
The fact that we're in
You know
season
what?
5
Past
right now is
couple of
crazy to me.
years.
I said I cried on the show because I was talking about my kids and they ain't invited me back since then.
No.
Ain't that a bitch?
Listen. There's some people that know, like, they know the patterns of when, like, oh, I've been uninvited to 806 the show. You'll see the patterns. And none of the patterns.
No.
If I stop engaging, if I stop sharing your shit, if I stop, like, then we might have an issue. But nah, my boy. This is your casa, mi casa's your casa. You can cry. You can cry if you want to. You can cry all you want, bro. Your
My phone
family.
would go off. I would quick look.
I didn't pay no mind. I definitely didn't even. I completely forgot about that too. You just mentioned it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to bring up bad memories.
It wasn't
It wasn't bad, man.
It was a good episode.
It was a good
man.
moment.
Good ratings.
It was good for ratings.
man.
I don't know about the ratings on the Super Bowls, how it's going to be, but for the New England area, I think we're all going to be tuned in because New England Patriots are in the motherfucking Super Bowl.
Let's go.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't even think we have a Pats fan on the table, to be honest with you.
Like a real.
Honestly,
like.
Not a
Pats-
true-
I mean,
Pats
I'm by
fan.
default.
I'm
Yeah,
by
like-
default on like the.
Nah, you claim Ravens. It's not default, bro. Stop.
Yeah,
it.
no.
Don't do that. Don't
We're
do
in
that.
the region.
You know,
We support the team when they're doing
Nah,
well.
you can support, but you
know,
can't.
I'm like,
don't pull it like.
I ain't wearing no
don't pull it like
jersey,
my
nothing.
team is out, so I'm a this fan. No, you're not. Your team is out, so you're out with them. Like, you
Everybody
can't.
else watching the Pats getting excited.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
here.
you can cheer.
I'm
You
here
can
in the
cheer.
mix. I'm like,
You want to watch good football.
yeah, man.
Absolutely.
You just want to watch good football.
Yo, and you're part of a city that's always winning. It feels
Yeah,
good,
man.
even though you're not.
And like, listen.
not the.
Like I said before that the show started, the number one reason I want the Pats to win, because I don't want to listen. It's been cold. Everybody's been moody. You know what I mean? Everybody's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to have bad vibes for a whole month of February, man. You know what I mean? I'll be outside, you walk into people, you're going to hear everybody come up to you. Obviously, as I don't know if it happens to you guys, people know I have a sports podcast, so guess what's the first fucking thing they want to talk about when they see me? It's usually whatever's going on in the sports world.
Right.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again. So hopefully,
Fun.
Took over my soul.
yeah.
But that's the beauty about sports, though.
Yeah,
It actually never gets old.
It does.
Oh
You know what I
no.
mean?
There's
You
always
have the
new-
same debate. It's like having a Jay-Z and Nas debate.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you're in the barbershop and you hear that shit, it just never gets old.
It never does,
Who's the
yeah.
GOAT in basketball? It just never gets old. We talk
doesn't.
about that shit 100.
That's why it's the first
It
question
will
of both
forever.
set of questions every time.
Yep.
Legit, just as
That's
that.
for sure.
All right, let's preview the game.
Okay.
Seattle coming out the NFC, Pats coming out the AFC.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to hear my thoughts?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right? Why not?
I don't know.
I know it's
I don't know. I
Definitely a
think
little shaky.
it
Sam
opened.
Donald.
So the line opened at 3.5. I think it's already up at 5.5. Usually that's not a good sign. Patriots. Listen, let's talk about the elephant in the room right away. Schedule.
people been using that as a
I heard this the easiest schedule since 1999.
damn.
Since
that
the
one.
Rams in 1999.
Yeah.
For who, the Pats?
Yeah.
They got record of all that.
By the way, Rams
The
1999
easiest schedule
did
since
win the Super Bowl.
1999.
Man, these stats guys.
Hey, but you know what though? The regular season, I get it. You know what I mean. But in the playoffs, they played
Some good
all teams
defenses.
with top 5 defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, is it really easy?
Right, they've been proven in the
You
playoffs.
get what I'm
for
saying?
Sure
Like,
now.
is it really easy? I mean, they struggled against Denver with a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's the defense that's really
honestly, that game
important.
after
Defensive
halftime
championships.
was a wash. Whoever had the lead once the snow started was going to win the game.
I mean, Denver had a chance to win 2 missed field goals in the
Yeah.
game. Changes
crazy.
everything.
Yeah. I think the biggest play was they were up, 7-10-0 or something like that? No, they were up 7-0, and they decided to go fourth when they should have kicked the field goal.
Right.
But I'm not mad at that.
No,
I
you go.
like
you
Sean
go,
Payton's
yeah,
idea,
you
and,
go-
and as
you
a
go
head
aggressive.
coach,
This is the guy who kicked the onside kick at halftime after the Super Bowl. You
With
know
the
what I mean?
Saints.
great move.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would have done the same.
Drake May definitely hasn't been like you can see the playoff jitters. You know, he's been fumbling a lot, little turnovers that like
The stat that I saw before I got here.
Turnovers 4.
It's up there.
Yeah.
I don't know exact number, but it's up there.
The stat I got before I walked in was Drake May's almost having identical postseason to Trent Dilfer,
Okay.
which
What
with
Trent
the
Dilfer of Tampa Bay Bucks?
no with the Ravens.
When he was with the
yeah,
Ravens?
Ravens when they won the championship.
He won a
but,
Super Bowl, right?
yeah,
but he was
2020,
ass.
22?
Listen,
he get it done.
listen.
2001,
Listen.
2002, yeah.
If you win a Super Bowl, nobody's gonna remember that you were ass.
Exactly. Well,
it
then
just-
again, he did get cut right after that championship, but he was on the team
your
next year.
sacrifice was warranted. Sir.
Exactly. Like he was game manager, which people love to throw out like it's a slur now.
Yeah, but Drake May's not a game manager. Drake May, he's not gonna win MVP, but he'll finish second. You know what I mean? He's not gonna
exactly.
Who's getting MVP?
win. Matt Stafford.
I still got Drake.
Matt Stafford.
Drake May.
Thing is like
You can't hate on Matt Stafford though. That man just
they both-
produces.
They both had a great season. It's tough
No,
to, like,
the thing about NFL MVP is usually a narrative thing, and it's
always a narrative.
And then Matt Stafford's been a narrative all season. It's kind of how Josh Allen was last year.
it's the way that Drake May like turned the Patriots around with Mike Vrabel's new coaching, but like
Yeah,
I feel like that's from going from the bottom to
You
the
know what
top
it is?
is crazy.
that's a great story.
MVP is a regular season award, right?
Yeah.
But they don't vote on it until. I don't know exactly when they vote on it. I don't even know if
think
they
it's the
voted on it
first-
already.
the
So,
first
so
week
like,
of
it's a
playoffs,
regular
okay.
season award, but like, if I'm a voter and I watch the playoffs, it's hard for me to ignore what happened in
yeah.
the playoffs
Drake
and
made
be
the
like,
fumble 4 times.
damn, he played that. But I'm not supposed to think about that. I'm supposed to only think about.
Yeah.
what I remembered from the season.
Man.
I don't know.
Man, what do you think about this game and this matchup?
Honestly, how I see things, especially as I get older, is the Super Bowl is not a it's not a game to win. It's one of those things where it's a game to lose. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
You got both teams who will go out there, and it's going to end up coming down to who makes the first mistake? Coaching. Your quarterbacks, and then your trench game, right? And whoever wins those four wins the Super Bowl, right?
I agree.
I think your quarterbacks need to show up. They need to protect the ball. Your line has to protect them. Your coaches, both of them are going to have a chess match, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think it's the team who makes the less mistakes wins the game. But I think it'll be close. A part of me earlier in the week was thinking that it was going to be a blowout. It was just
That was my initial
It was a
shot.
weird thing that came over me.
I was thinking that until I looked into like team stats, and Patriots was leading in most categories, which was kind of like shocking to me.
What is how many points are these dudes average in Seattle in the playoffs right now though? 30?
Something like that.
Something crazy. Like it's high.
Yeah.
Right? And I could be wrong. Maybe I looked at something, but
It's up there. It's
they're
high.
scoring a lot of points, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like, can the Pats keep up? Can they keep up? Because I feel like Seattle has offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know if the Pats could score 30.
But I feel like the Pats have better coaching. I do feel like that, and I feel like that might trump.
No, I believe. Like, listen,
Trust Sam Darnold to get it done.
That's what I.
He's 0-4 against the Pats,
yeah, you might be seeing.
but
ghosts.
that was with the Jets,
yeah.
Oh, that's a whole different team. They didn't block nobody.
and he's showing he can play. He's showing if you put the right coaches and the right team around him,
Yeah.
that motherfucker balling.
New England wants
Third overall pick.
for the Pats to win. We want a 2017 score, 24-20.
I got 27-23.
That's that's a good score. If we go in the
Sounds
30s,
realistic for
I
sure.
got 27-23, and I think it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be Seattle, and I could be wrong. New England could win 17-0.
Yeah, right.
Right? It's on some weird like just
17-3.
The team that's been scoring so much doesn't score anything.
Yeah.
But I do feel like the Broncos would have backup quarterback in that game, regardless of the weather. The quarterback hasn't thrown a ball in, I think 2 or 3 seasons.
yeah,
2 seasons. Yeah.
Right? And then he
Didn't
comes
get
out,
snapped.
scores a big bucket, and I think they expose some of the defense of the Pats. Who's number 0?
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
He looked shaky.
You know what I'm saying?
He got scored on that last game in the beginning. I was
Now
like, he's
you got
too
an
aggressive.
accurate passer with Donald.
He got a pick though.
You got the best receiver in football with his with the rookie there.
Yep.
They got two running backs,
One's hurt.
9 or 22.
22. No, which one's? One of them is hurt.
All I know is one of them's running like Marion Barber.
Yeah.
He's just fucking trucking
Barry
everybody.
Barber, what a name drop, man.
That's a good name drop right there.
He's just running everybody over, I feel like. But long story short, at the end of the day, I just feel like Seattle has a lot of weapons. Aaron Donald is showing,
They
and
do.
he's proving to anybody, and even these owners, listen, if you put the right quarterback in the right system, with the right team, with the right players, anything is fucking possible. This
Yeah.
dude was a fucking bum.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Oh my God.
Travel
Bum.
everywhere.
Capital
seven
B.
spots.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, it was 14-2 in Minnesota. He was
Yeah,
nasty.
and this is the reason why
That's why
he got
Right,
this.
right.
this
So the
opportunity.
key,
Right, you know what I'm
the
saying?
key, New England.
Win-win.
I'm glad you brought up Christian Gonzalez. He might be the X factor because like Schmidt, I can't even pronounce his name. Jimbo and Gibba, whatever the hell his name is.
Njimba.
Smith Njimba.
Number 11. Number 11. Yeah.
I think I'm
He's
close.
going to get 25 targets that game.
Yeah,
So like
That's
the
like
ball,
Jamar-
and Christian
Jefferson.
Gonzalez he's a good corner. He's a good corner.
It's-
He did get exposed against Denver, but he's not good enough where like you're not throwing at
Hey,
him.
you know what I call fake Pat fans? Pink hats.
Pink hats.
Pink hats.
Okay, let's hear it.
And
see what
at
this
work,
means.
right? All I heard was pink hats talking shit about how
Yeah.
he was only exposed because there was a breakdown in the defense where they were supposed to be running a cover 2, and he thought he had help over the top.
I love when like casual fans
Man.
like really bring like, bro, you don't know.
And
man.
it's just like-
you heard one announcer say something like that. And
You know,
just repeated
right?
it.
So I said, in the snow with your finger, draw me cover 2.
Exactly.
Show me everybody's position. Show me where they're supposed to be at. He got exposed. He got beat man up. I don't care what defense he was in. At the end of the day, he was the one chasing after that motherfucker when he knew the ball was coming, and he just got cooked.
So what I saw an interview with him. He says the way he plays corner is different from other corners because he doesn't care where the ball is. I'm focusing only on you. Whatever you're doing, doesn't matter if the ball's in the air, doesn't matter. I'm trying to stop
You should probably know. where the
Clearly,
ball
that
is.
wasn't working.
Which is like
you should probably know where the ball
you probably
is.
shouldn't do that.
He got
but
a pick last game though.
which
Yeah,
is,
but that was
which is what
that
he
was the
does.
one where like they threw it up in the air and like the snow. He just had that was like a punt return. That was an easy one.
That end of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave us a score. You guys want to give us your scores?
What you got, real?
I'm gonna have to go 24-14 Seahawks.
24-14 Seahawks.
They covered the spread.
I have 21-24 Pats.
All right. I was hoping somebody picked them. Like, we're a Boston podcast. Somebody got to pick them.
I have a late game field goal, Vinatieri style, to get the
I think,
first
like,
touchdown.
Their kicker's a young cat too, though, right?
Yeah.
For the Pats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he booty.
Yeah. I don't know.
Booty. He ain't kicking no
But,
game winner.
but if he does, though,
I know that's what.
But
made
if he
Vinatieri-
does, though, it
We didn't
makes
know-
you-
We didn't care about no Vinatieri.
You know what?
so
If he kicks a game-winning field goal, shit leg McGee. If he kicks,
I forget his name.
if he
too,
kicks
bro.
a game-winning field goal, I'll do a free giveaway.
Yeah, there we go. You heard it first.
Right?
I'm gonna tag him in it.
Just tag him.
It's like, all right.
Shit,
Listen, I think the Pats only they have if the Pats are within 3, if it's a close game going into fourth quarter, it's anybody's game. That's what I believe. Because at that point, it's literally Sam Darnold versus Drake May. The defense is like Seattle's defense is what, top 3, probably elite. New England's not that far behind. I don't know what the numbers are, but they're not far behind. Now, if we do the shootout, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do?
Yo, that dude Smith.
You did a spread. The spread is 5.5. I do think New England's covering. That's going to be on my parlay. I got New England covering the spread because I think 5.5 is a little disrespectful, just a little bit.
It's a 7
I got 23-20 Seattle.
23-20 Seattle.
3-point game.
3-point game.
See, I think that if it's that close, and this is what I love about sports, right?
Yeah.
Is in this situation with somebody like Vrabel, he's been in the trenches. He's been in those 3-point games. He's been in a system with Bill and Tom and these guys. He's almost seen it all, right? He's got 3 rings himself, right?
Yep.
So, and he's a defensive player, and he knows that on that defense, the linebackers are the most important part of the game and on defense. What scares me more than anything is his knowledge of the game, that if he locks the fuck in, I'm telling you, Seattle's going to get hit in the mouth right off the rip. They're going to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because he knows the game so well.
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't get
there.
that job here in New England just because he played for us. I take that back. I'm not us. But because he played
He's one of, now you're
for
one
New
of us.
England. He got the job because everybody does know, bro, he played for Bill Belichick. And I will say this, speaking of Double B.
We'll get to that.
Oh, we're going to get to that?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Because I got some,
Absolutely.
I got some
don't,
shit to say.
don't
about
worry.
that
We,
shit.
we'll get to that.
The notebook.
But I think Vrabel is just too smart to fall into any fuckery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's got a good feel for the game. I think what he's doing right now is way more than any other coach on Seattle, and they're studying film. And even if Seattle comes out with some trick plays or some foolery, whatever the fuck,
Shenanigans.
he's gonna be ready. And I take coaching over a talented team or a team that plays well on offense, defense, and special teams. having a good coaching staff really changes the fucking game.
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
coach could win you a lot of fucking games.
Absolutely.
But a good coach will tell you that when they win games, it was the players.
Absolutely.
When
Speaking
they
of
lose games,
Go ahead.
my bad.
Go
When
ahead.
they lose games,
I'll let you finish.
a good coach will take responsibility.
Absolutely.
And say we lost because of me. and I think Vrabel is the guy that if they're gonna win, it's gonna be because of him.
I can see that.
100%. I think it's gonna be because of him and his team with Daniels and everybody. I think they'll all come together and they'll have a beautiful game plan. And if the players can execute, I think they win, but they win easily. You know what I mean? When you fall into that right system and everything's
The
going.
first quarter, the first couple of drives will tell me exactly how the game's going to go. Because, again, I think you're right. Pats are going to punch him in the mouth at first. Because all we hear, listen, everybody, even us, everybody's picking Seattle. So, like, they're just going to be like, all right, let me see if you with it. Speaking of coaching, sorry, I got to get to the coaching. Couple coaching changes. I wanted to just pick y'all brains about how y'all feel about the coaching change. The last time you were here, you had very positive and great things to say about Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is no longer the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. How do you feel about Pittsburgh moving on to Mike McCarthy?
Fucking bum.
I was about to say, you would know. You guys would know.
You bum. And listen, Mike McCarthy, I think he's only there because, he grew up a fan or he's from there, something
yeah.
along those lines, or he has somebody's naked picture somewhere, but it doesn't even make any sense, right?
Right.
You did your thing so long ago with Green Bay. Then you go to Dallas, which on paper, and we talked about this before, for the most part, on paper, their team's going to the Super Bowl every year, on paper. Doesn't do anything with them.
Right.
Doesn't make any adjustments, just kind of lets the paper play the game and doesn't coach.
Yeah.
Right? And, in my opinion, Tomlin is the Denzel Washington of football.
That's the best comparisons I have ever heard. like, yes.
You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody would argue that.
He's a necessity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like the guy a lot, and I hope that he ends up getting a job somewhere else.
Listen, Tomlin is in the best position because you're gonna sit out a year. He might go get paid by CBS or NFL Network for a year, big money, and then he could literally just sit back. Remember, there was 8 coaching changes this year. It's usually a high number every year. So next year he is to put his hands back and be like, all right, where do I want to go? Yeah. And he's going to be the most coveted, other than rather than maybe Big Bill wants to come back to the NFL, but it doesn't seem like the NFL.
I heard Big Bill has a clause in his contract, and I could be wrong, but it allows him to leave whenever he wants if an NFL team gives him a deal.
That sounds like
it sounds like a Belichick contract to me.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. I can't give away my source, but
absolutely. We're gonna get the Big Bill, but Baltimore Ravens have a new coach. Actually, Buffalo Bills also have a new coach. So, what are your thoughts on whatever his name is? I forget his
like Jesse something, right? Monton or something.
Jesse Wonton, that you said?
Jesse Wonton. Do you agree that Harbaugh had to go?
no,
Nah.
no way. No
Jesse
way.
Minter.
Yeah.
He was on what's it called? I don't even fucking know, bro. I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah,
new era.
clearly you're very fond of the man.
I think I was not happy to get him because it was just something.
So with both situations, I might be in minority here, but I believe both coaches, it was time to go. Steelers and Ravens, it was time to
Where what you gonna find better?
There's sometimes where you just hit a wall, bro. You know what I mean? With the Steelers,
they plateaued.
The Steelers were just we knew. We got our cousin's a big Steelers fan. We knew every year, you guys are gonna make the playoffs and get bounced in the first round. We already knew that. That was a guaranteed thing. And when it starts becoming you know what I mean? They needed a change.
I'd rather.
And Mike Tomlin was the G. He's just you know what, guys? I'm not gonna let y'all just start thinking fire me. I'm gonna step out and be cool. Your boy Harbaugh, I think was a little different. I think he lost the locker room. I think he lost. I think there's a story that Lamar Jackson was the team told Lamar to go talk to him. They wanted some changes, and he kind of ignored Lamar Jackson. Any a little advice for any NFL coach?
That's true.
You might not want to ignore your star quarterback.
Your
Just
two-time
saying.
MVP.
You know, you should at least pretend to listen. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them, but just pretend to like even give a fuck. So right there is like, I think both situations it was time to go.
Yeah.
I also think both situations they picked the wrong coach to succeed him.
You can't just pick just any up and coming. What was the offensive coordinator for like the
But you never know.
Commanders or something? Or
Ben Johnson was an offensive coordinator. Look what he did with the Bears. You know
Joe
what I
Brady,
mean?
same situation. The Bills moved up from offensive coordinator.
The Bills, like, y'all, I don't. I didn't. First of all, I didn't know the owner, and I like that. I like when I don't know the NFL owner, which means I don't hear from you.
Right.
Somehow he wanted to do an interview, and when I heard the interview, it was like, oh, you just want to be a star. I get it. You like, you know what I mean?
wanted to be Robert Kraft. Wanted to be
You wanted to be Jerry Jones. I
Jerry
get
Jones.
it. You fired the coach because apparently just because of one game, because Josh Allen was crying.
No, it was a one.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but no.
No, I'm just repeating what the coach said. The owner said we fired him because of that guy. Came back to the locker room. I saw everybody crying. I was like, nah, we can't do this, and fired the coach.
Yeah, that's a dumb
y'all
thing to
looking
say to
weak
somebody.
out here.
That's what he said.
I know, but it's a dumb
and then
thing to say.
the GM,
He fired
the
him
GM
because they
who
were
didn't do
crying.
anything all season, the same day that the coach gets fired, he gets promoted to president. Mm-hmm. And then they hire the offensive coordinator.
Yep.
So it looks like it's running it back is what I'm thinking, right? You're just running.
Was there any truth to Phillip Rivers?
Yeah.
He did go
Head
interview,
coaching
which
job,
is
yeah.
crazy.
He did interview, and he's I just saw that he's going to be probably still looking for other teams. He just didn't feel like the Bills were
That's
the right
crazy
spot.
that he was able to go out there.
Listen, yeah, like this. It's like Steve Nash in Brooklyn. Like, listen, I understand that some of these players have amazing credentials.
Yeah.
But you got to show me a little, like, bro, be an assistant coach, be a coordinator, be a bench coach. Work your way up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Before getting all of a sudden, like, Phillip Rivers, like,
You'll end the rope.
motherfucker, you were just playing 3 days.
No,
like,
not even that. He
4
was
weeks
just
ago.
coaching his son's middle school team, and then he became a player again. Now he went to try to be a head coach.
You know what?
Which tells me that it looks like the Bills don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I got a question.
Sure.
Did Cleveland fill in the vacancy yet?
Nah, no, they did. They just hired some no name who's gonna
some
be fired by the end of the
random
year.
I
think
Shador's
I
playing.
think they're trying to really set that up over there. I think they really want Dion.
I just like
that would be
Yeah, but
crazy.
Dion's built
This
so
is why I
much
say
in
this,
Colorado.
right? Is because everything is changing now. You can't be a coach in the NFL no more. You can't. And what I mean by that is deeper than just how it sounds. You have to be, what do they call it? A player's coach?
Yeah.
You have
Tomlin.
to be exactly what it is. You just have to be a player's coach, right? You can't be the Bill Parcells no more. You can't
Absolutely
be the
not.
Bill Belichick no more.
yeah, you're right. Tough hard nosed coach.
The
It
fucking
doesn't
Bob
work anymore.
Knights of the world.
Oh
right?
hell
Yeah.
no.
You just can't.
Bob Knight would have been in jail.
And when you got somebody like even Mike Tomlin, going back to him, who I believe falls under that umbrella of, he's hard, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean? But as time goes by, I think, like all of us start to get a little bit softer. We start to pause.
I let you go on the first one.
And I just feel like these coaches need to be able to reach these are kids. Some of these dudes are kids.
Yeah.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
They're kids. Even when you're 25 years old, I still feel like you're a baby.
Yeah.
You don't even know
Barely.
your ass from your elbow.
Barely experience anything.
And when you give all these kids at a young
Straight outta
age all
college.
this fucking money and no guidance, you need somebody like a Mike Tomlin to be
You'll crash
that
out.
coach/father figure. You need these coaches. They're a necessity.
I mean, when he said he was stepping away, they gave him like a 10-minute standing ovation.
10 minutes.
Tom?
Yeah, when we went to the
Should've
locker
given
room.
him
Dude,
20.
you know
Yeah.
what? All he's done for this team, and I view him also like a player's coach too. Like, yeah, he's the hard,
Tough love.
the tough, yes. but he will still talk to you because he knows the situation.
Right.
Where Bill Belichick's just, you can do it, so you're gonna leave.
Right.
But nowadays, I feel like everybody, all these players are being not babied, but catered to way more than they. I feel
Every
like they should.
athlete in the world's being babied.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
way too much.
I know. I agree.
Yeah.
From middle school, little to all the way to the pros, everybody's getting babied.
Yo,
Everybody.
Can I tell you what that's from, though? In my personal opinion,
Yeah.
afraid to lose.
I'll double down on that. Afraid to lose more. Afraid to like be embarrassed. Afraid to get
Yes.
clowned. Afraid to like.
Afraid to
that's
try
like
and
that's
fail.
like someone not guarding because like, oh, if I get crossed up, there's some
It'll be
dude
on
with a
YouTube.
cell phone here and I'm gonna go viral. Like,
It was more or less towards the owners, right? That they will literally bend over backwards for a player with talent and let them get away with a lot of bullshit because that one player helps them win games.
Yeah.
And if they don't have them, they're
diva.
afraid to lose. And it's all about making fucking money at the end of the day.
yeah, of course.
Right? So, for example, going back to the Dion talk at Buffalo, right? With Colorado. They've built a fun place, a fun environment to be
Yeah.
in. People want to go there. People are leaving. People left Miami. But you to go
baby.
play in Colorado?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because of the culture now that he's brought to
Dion.
them.
One
Right?
side.
Like, who doesn't want to play for Dion, though?
That's a lot of exposure you
But
get.
also, Dion's giving them like legit military style structure.
He is. He's teaching these dudes not to be football players, how to be
Yeah,
men.
Exactly.
Right.
You're getting fined. You get nice NIL deal. Now I'm fining you. whenever
I
you
like
mess
that.
up.
When I hear that,
Suits, you got to wear suits to games.
No
You know,
sweats. Don't
and
talk
also
cell
that-
phones.
And I love that. But when it's game day, you know, he's got celebrities, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, he's got all these people, Young Dolph, Cameron, you know,
Coach
Gary,
like
all
Will
these people.
Hornacek.
And everybody, they fall into the culture. So I know this for a fact is like Ms. U, the University of Missouri. Their basketball program, a buddy of mine, Tim Fuller, he's over there. He's a GM over there. And they're doing the same thing now. They're getting streamers, influencers.
yeah.
They're making it a point to say, this is where you want to be. You want to come play basketball? Come fucking play basketball over here. And this is why. Bap, 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 bap. And if you're not adapting to what the fuck is really going on right now in this life,
Right.
social media, free advertisement, it's adapt or die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Way to get
So
lost.
I feel like I'm waiting to see which NFL team besides Dallas, because they've been a fucking circus since the 90s.
I was gonna be nice and not even bring up Dallas for you. You know,
But,
you guys been through a lot. I
But
don't need to.
what team is going to try to take that route? You know what I mean? To make it like everybody wants to go play there. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, nobody wants to go play for the fucking Yankees.
You're right.
Nobody wants to play for the Yankees. But that used to be the fucking top
used
of
to
the
be the-
mountain.
yeah.
The end all be all. And even if you couldn't make that, who's the second team? Maybe the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Maybe the Cubs. Maybe the Mets, depending. But now everybody wants to go to the fucking Dodgers.
Yeah.
Everybody and the mother. Because they fucking win. And they have a good fucking time doing it. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's all about who's going to make it player friendly. Who's going to give you the environment that you can... It's always been like this. Every football player wants to be a fucking rapper. Every fucking rapper wants to be a fucking basketball player.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can give everybody the best of both worlds. And this is where you want to come play. This is where you sell the most jerseys, where you make the most money, where you fill in the most seats. That's where it's going to be at. And if you're not doing that, then, you know...
Yeah, man. You can't. You got to market
Speaking
yourself.
of, well, this guy was not really. I don't consider him a player's coach. It's time to talk about Big Bill.
Bill.
So, last week they announced
Oh my god.
the new members of the Hall of Fame, the NFL Hall of Fame.
Still pisses me off.
Bill Belichick did not make the Hall of Fame,
First ballot.
the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
I don't. It has me really. You know what's for my?
Speechless.
No, honestly, speechless.
It makes no sense.
But my
Yeah, it
first
makes
thought was just like, is any Hall of Fame legit anymore? Yeah. Because it's starting to like baseball is. I don't even want to get into baseball Hall of Fame.
But is it though?
It's always been a boys' club.
I mean,
But there's
like you said, baseball, right? Real quick.
Yeah.
Pete Rose,
Yep.
Barry Bonds, just to name a few. Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, right?
Yep.
It just don't make no fucking sense.
Yo,
It just don't make no sense, bro.
It's like the best players we've ever watched.
And you know what? I was thinking about this when I was at work today, when I was freezing my ass off.
You and me both, buddy.
And I said to myself, I said, you know what? He didn't get in because people didn't like him.
Yeah.
Now, people might hear me say that and be like, yeah, but still, I agree. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what it is, dog.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking like him. Whether it was
what it
Spygate,
usually
Deflategate, fucking winning 6-7 Super Bowls.
Yes, 8.
You weren't friendly with the media. You were very dry, straight to the point. But let's fucking understand something. All you motherfuckers that are in the Hall of Fame already, or whoever's like the staff who votes,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's not about being friendly. It's not about making friends. It's about two things. Who's fucking winning and who's making money. Nobody ever made fucking money losing, right? And nobody was ever happy losing fucking games either. So yes, he was dry. I mean, he was a dick sometimes, maybe. But who
gives a fuck?
Right, it's not his job to be your fucking buddy in the media.
Yeah.
And what they did is over the last 20 years or so, they said, when we get a chance, we're going to stick it to that motherfucker.
Bro, it's the same reason why he didn't get a job coaching after he left the Patriots.
Exactly.
Bro, they did the same thing to Shador Sanders.
Yeah, man.
And T.O.
The round table got together,
The round table.
right?
Yeah.
And they said, listen, you're not going to draft him, you're not going to draft him, and you're not going to draft him. And if any one of you motherfuckers do that shit, watch what happens. And they all obeyed. This motherfucker was supposed to be a number 1 draft pick, number 1,
Crazy.
number 2.
I never seen something like that.
He went
him
to
and
the
Cam.
5th fucking round.
Well, why would
That's
that ever
Theo.
happen without it? Like
Politics.
Yep.
Exactly.
Let me say my spiel about Belichick in the Hall of Fame.
Double B.
Big Bill.
I don't give a fuck if he went to every fucking voter that votes, and said something about their mama and slapped them. You vote that man to the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Your personal thoughts have absolutely nothing to do with voting someone in. Cause now, like, who's gonna watch that shit? Here's what you did.
Credibility.
Who got in? Can you tell me who got in?
Honestly, I forgot. I don't even know.
Exactly.
Not Bill Belichick.
Because you know what the story is? Bill Belichick didn't get in. So now you're completely discrediting the guys who got in, who some of them were literally waiting their whole lives to get in the Hall of Fame. You're ruining the moment because when we get to the summer and the ceremony comes, what's going to be the number 1 story? Bill's not there.
Man.
So now you just discredit everybody who just got voted there, right?
Yeah, now I still don't even know who got voted.
Second thing,
I got it right now.
if the man, I'll let you name him in a second. If the man who has 6 fucking championships, the second most winningest coach ever, is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, who the fuck is? So now you set the precedent. Now, I don't want to see any coach go first ballot now.
Every coach got to be.
Bill got 7 rings, right?
7.
8.
Well, he got assistant.
Assistant
Yeah,
coach.
he got 2
Giants.
with the Giants.
Yep, and then 6 for
Six
Patrick.
for the Pats.
That counts, man.
I'm just
Hey.
saying.
Like,
I
saying.
count assistant coach.
So-
Those
It
count,
it
bro.
counts.
Those
yeah, that counts. So
He did
now,
great there.
like, you can't have a coach go first ballot now. I don't care who, Tomlin, Harbaugh, and all these guys. You can't be first ballot because a motherfucker with 7 or 6 wasn't first ballot. Right?
Crazy.
I would really hope that the NFL.
They released a statement like we're gonna look into it, but like that's just
I would hope
Man.
that what happens is that they make a change. They say we made a mistake.
They
we
have to say
fucked up,
that.
and if they own that,
We're good.
ratings go up.
Yeah, we're good.
People are happy, and what's right is right.
Everybody's excited again.
it's like
That's
it's
the
like
thing.
it's
But
like
you
changing
have
a call.
to fire, or you really have to look at that board and say, "Hey, listen, which one of you motherfuckers went around telling people not to take that vote?"
Bill Polk.
Because you already know. Is that the Spygate? right? He's the one who had a hard on for Bill since, right?
Loves him.
You got to get rid of him, and you got to get rid of anybody who followed that dude because that dude caused the cancer in that voting room.
Gotta get rid of him.
And like you said, there. And if the NFL doesn't fix it, you won't see a coach voted in to the Hall of Fame.
Ever.
I won't be around. I won't be around. I'll be in a box already.
They're gonna be like
Because they already know
third
like, damn,
ballot.
We can't do that. Like we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot. So I hope that they fix it. There's time to fix it. But now, if you're Bill, do you take it?
No.
You accept it, right?
So,
Right?
my third thing.
Man.
So
y'all
remember,
y'all
he
keep that.
Spygate because what they're saying, they're like, we can't ignore what these Spygate, Deflategate. After Deflategate, he did a suspension. They went 17-0 and almost had a perfect season. Let's just add that. So Belichick was the quarterback through Belichick. I kind of spoiled it, but Belichick was the coach between Deflategate and Spygate. Who was the quarterback? Tom Brady. Is he not going to be first ballot? Please,
They won't do that. I mean,
Nick-
they're crazy, but they're not that crazy.
bro. I would have said the same thing 2 weeks ago about Belichick.
I hear that. It wouldn't.
Please, Hall of Fame, do some shit like that, please, so you could have literally motherfuckers. I think Patriots fans would literally
That would be
march to
crazy.
Canton and burn the building down. I honestly think they would do some shit
You
like
know
that.
what the problem is with us here? Is we don't have the balls to boycott football
You're right.
or the Hall of Fame. And it's
NFL's
our
king.
fucking problem. Right? Because if we literally stuck together, and what I mean, I'm talking about lock arm in arm, and said, we're not going to watch the Hall of Fame. We're not going to watch the Super Bowl. We're not going to do this. And you had fucking 4 billion people across the world that said, we're not going to do that.
Oh.
And literally shut your fucking TV off, unplug it from the wall, and literally stand 10 toes down on business
That'd be
and
crazy.
say, if this is what you guys are going to fucking do, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to watch no fucking Super Bowl halftime show. We're not going to support. We're not going to buy tickets.
It's Bad Bunny this year, maybe.
listen.
Can we start next year? Can we start next year?
Can you
Nah,
only,
listen,
you
listen,
only
listen.
watch that? No one else watch
The
anything
thing
else?
is that
Benito didn't do nothing to us.
You're gonna have to give and take, right? So we're gonna have to pass up on Bad Bunny wearing a dress, and then we'll get to him later. But Bill Belichick,
They came out and said he wasn't going to do that.
He better.
The other day, I think they threw that in there like, we couldn't change this, so let's just tarnish.
Listen.
Right?
real
Listen.
quick. Speaking of the Bunny Bowl,
Yeah.
if you guys
I don't
want to
like
go
where
to a
that
Super
sounds.
Bowl party,
Ooh.
let me know.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
TNG, the fellas that I'm running with now, where we had our fashion show, we're gonna be throwing a Super Bowl party there. It's $20 a
Fire.
ticket.
Dope.
And it's catered. It'll be taken care of. Just pay for your ticket, go there, have a good time, drink, smoke, do whatever it is you do. Just respect the place and have a good time and watch the Super Bowl, bro. You don't have to worry
course.
about nothing. else.
Sounds beautiful.
there's the
You-
invite.
you bring up TNG, and that's where we're gonna head. We're gonna head into because last time you were here, it was just Decoded. Now, boy went bougie on us. Now you got the Decoded Noir. First of all,
Fire.
that name is so cold.
Yeah.
Fire.
I think I hit you up when I said that. When I said that, I was like, oh. See. If I'm not gonna have you back, I wouldn't be hitting you up and saying like fire and like.
Yeah, no, you do, man. You do.
So-
It is dope.
Let us know, because again, I know it's been out for a little bit, but we haven't spoke about it. How did you come up with the Decoded Noir and made the decision to have kind of like you call it a side brand or like I don't know however you want to describe it.
So the thing with Noir, right, is I wanted to tell stories. You know, I've always told stories with Decoded, right? But I wanted to go more luxury, more high end. I actually wanted to go darker, but cleaner.
Noir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with the name Noir, it's just something that has always stood out to me, even when I
Yes.
was a kid. Right? It's fucking noir. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what can you say? Right? It sounds expensive.
It does.
It just feels expensive. It looks expensive. And like I said, I wanted to do something unapologetic. I wanted to push the limits of storytelling with some of my pieces. And I learned that I used to always do things based on, after I did the upside down crosses in the very, very beginning. And you know, a quick recap on that is the upside down crosses were designed because that's how I felt about myself. When Jesus was put on the cross, they were going to put Peter on the cross. He said, don't put me on a cross because I am not worthy to be next to him on a cross. Hang me upside down. So, with that being said, when I did the crosses, it was more of a symbol to let people know at one time I felt like I wasn't worthy of doing anything.
Yeah.
That got me a lot of negative attention. A lot of negative attention. But negative attention is better than no attention.
That's true.
So we fucking ran with it, right? And I said, you know what? This is perfect because, and then when I get to explain, people are either going to accept it or they're not. But I got the platform, the stage is set now. Once we moved on past that and I had people's attention, people started paying attention to the work ethic. People started paying attention to the designs.
Yeah.
Started to really realize, like, oh, this motherfucker might be onto something.
Oh, that's some good quality right here.
And now, Decoded is a streetwear brand. You know what I mean? And it can mean whatever the fuck you want it to mean. It's no holds bar. It's just, it's free. It's whatever. It's just whatever you want it to be. Whatever you feel and hear or what you see, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Decoded Noir is now me being able to be like, I can do whatever I want with no apologies. I can tell whatever story I want, and I could push the limits of what people are going to wear, what people might think is too much, because I'm giving a little bit of everything to everybody.
Yeah.
Some pieces will be loud, some pieces will be simple. You know, for example, like what I got on right now.
Yeah, I like
real
that shit.
Basic, simple.
I like subtle shit.
But if I turn around,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Do a little quick. Can you turn around so the camera can catch you?
One more again.
I was gonna say spin around, but I had to say pause after that. that would have been crazy.
This is dope.
This is dope.
I can do whatever I want. And Decoded will never change as far as the price points for the street brand. Decoded is my baby. It could do whatever it wants to do at any given time. If I want to give away shirts, I'll give away shirts. If I want to sell shirts for $20, I'll sell shirts for $20. But Decoded Noir won't change for anybody. If a shirt is $140, it's $140. If I do a jacket and it's $500, it's $500.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is if it's not for you, it's just not for you.
Yeah.
If you have to ask how much it is, it's not for you.
You can't afford it.
That's okay. Because I have other things that are just as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm really running with the Noir right now because I've gave Decoded on the 2nd of February will be 5 years.
Oh.
So I've given them. I've given Decoded.
That's crazy that Decoded started when we started.
Yeah, 2001.
We're at
You know what I mean?
we're at 5 years.
You know what? Speaking of,
Oh,
2020.
Yeah. Right, yes.
whoever wants that can have that.
please.
I was gonna be like, this is it. Right? I was gonna be that, you know what I'm saying? But
Hands were across on the ground.
Going back to my original ideas and concepts in my artwork, I call it the 5 year, right?
That shit's crazy,
It's because
bro.
I went back
Right.
into my bag 4 or 5 years ago and said, you know what, I remember when I first started making some of my first designs and what it looked like, what it felt like, and I wanted to do something just to kind of remember where I came from to where I am now. So I hope these fit you. Right? That's for you,
Oh,
my
those
brother.
look dope.
My God.
And that's for you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
And my man back there for all your hard work and everything that you do, all the editing, all the countless hours that you put in. I got a hat for you too, brother. So don't worry, you're not going home empty-handed.
Appreciate you, man. Thank
It's
you.
you know,
hard, bro.
But these are things that I felt like when I first started was a lot of the skulls and roses.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to kind of like let people know, hey, I didn't lose my touch.
I still got.
You know what I mean? It's just I want to touch other
Snake.
avenues.
It's just
Right?
fire.
The crown and everything.
That's something that like we noticed. I remember when I first hit you up to do the podcast. It was because, listen, there's 11,000 street brands out here. Like every day, there's a new person doing the brand, but your stuff just stood out because the design was. You could tell.
You care for the.
You could tell you took your time to do this shit. This is not just some like. Let me put a flower on a shirt and put Decoded on in here. No,
quality over
and it's consistent. Like every time I look up IG, there's a new drop, and a lot of these other people don't do that. A lot of people, you gotta wait. Like, they put a brand up, and you're buying the same shirts that you were buying 2 years ago.
So that's my problem, though. Right? There's a downfall to
going,
that.
Yeah, I get
There's a downfall to that, right? And it's a thing that I'm noticing is the bigger the platform or the following gets, what I'm running into is that when people go back and look at my IG, for example, they see something from 2-3 years ago. And they'll hit me up, yo, I need that.
Yeah.
I need that. And by the way, rest in peace to all the conversations to the people I had after I gave them the price. It's just fucking pathetic. Like, seriously, you guys got to get over that shit. Don't hit me up talking about, I need that with flames. And then when I give you the price, you talk about you got child support to pay.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But anyways, I lost my train of thought real quick.
3 years.
You know what we're talking about? I was saying how
That's just something random.
No, I just had to get that off my chest. You cocksuckers.
The fact that you make so much so frequently.
Yes. So I've always taken pride. And I don't know if it's just passion, if I'm driven, if it's ego, if it's to show motherfuckers that they can't touch me in this game. I take this shit almost like rap beef. Like that's, but
competitiveness.
And it's because I have to. Nobody's motivating me, so I got to motivate myself.
Yeah.
So I got to put myself in these imaginary situations.
Yeah, I feel
you are my nigga. You are me because these guys always told me like Melvin, you don't have to be competition to all these other podcasts. I'm like, nah, nigga.
You have to.
Yes, bro.
And there's minute that
I'm
you
from
stop.
that era that like I need competition. Like, remember, like 2 years ago, there was no other podcast around really. It was just us. And we'll get to that because I seen you announce some little shit. We'll get to that. But now, and I listen. I've loved to all the other podcasts, but I was like, oh, all right, y'all. There's a couple of the other all right. Now I can't drop the ball. Now we got to be like, all right, because we've been here for a while. We need to make sure we're good.
Yes, and steel sharpens steel.
Yes, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to this. You or whoever these brands are, you could be lax if you want to. Mm-hmm. You can be comfortable if you want to. I'm not comfortable. I'm not. And it's my job now to make you uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? To put the pressure on. Excuse me for stuttering. Yeah. But I love this shit so fucking much. I really do, man.
Yeah, and you could tell.
I fucking love
I think that's the number one. That's the most obvious thing about you. How much you love what you do.
In every craft, I feel like you really gotta love the art of it more than anything else.
You know what's crazy?
More than like the.
Somebody hit me up the other day, and they said to me, "Yo, bro, how are you a football coach in a sense? How are you a designer? How do you make clothes? How do you work full time? How are you this? How are you trying to make a podcast? How do you have time to do all this shit?"
I've been asked that too.
Right? And like, what drives you to want to be? Because I want to be the fucking best at everything I fucking do. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I want to be the fucking best. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm walking up a flight of stairs with you and I see that you're 2 steps ahead of me,
yes,
I'm going to fucking start walking faster.
Yeah. Bring back competition, man.
If you're smoking a cigarette and I see the fucking, that ash is this long, I'm like, hold up. You know what I mean? I'm competitive.
Me
right?
too. I feel it, bro.
And it sucks though, right? So going back to putting out so much product in such a short period of time. I don't know if it was this podcast that I said this in, but I said if I had to, I could put out a shirt every day for a whole year and it'd be a new design. And I fucking meant that shit.
I believe
And here I am 5 years later on the 2nd, February 2nd, and I'm still doing that. But what's happening is that I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? When you do too much for somebody, you let them.
Yeah, they don't appreciate it. So for them, but not that.
It's like I know what you're trying to say.
We'll get back to that, but it's just like I'm doing too much in a short amount of time that I'm not letting people be able to marinate
sit with on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's like if I give you a comparison, some like adios, like Future. When Future dropped 8 fucking mixtapes in a year, it's like, all right, like we like you, Future, but like, bro, I just listened to this.
might be too much.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Saturated.
it sucks, right? Is because I'll sit there and I'll say to myself, I'm doing this. And now I have to because I said I was going to do it. Mm-hmm. So I get into that shit and I start making things. And I don't know if you guys ever really took the time to notice this or pay attention to this. I could do a mock-up. I'll do a mock-up while we're doing this show right now. And if I want to, by tomorrow, it'll be fucking printed.
Beautiful.
Because I have that drive to want to do that.
Yeah.
To show the next motherfucker, you still selling shit from 2003. Where you at?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers should actually be thanking me. Because I motivate y'all. Y'all don't motivate me. I'm self-motivated. You know what I mean? So if you're in this game and you want to do this shit, do it right or don't do it at all.
Facts.
Because I need to be motivated. I'm not motivated right now. Not by anybody else. I'm motivated by myself.
Yeah.
What else can we do? There's no avenue that I'm afraid to take. You know what I mean? I'm okay with failing. Failing is a good thing. I get scared. Scared is a good thing. Keeps you on your toes. It keeps you ready. You ever try to fight a motherfucker who's afraid? That motherfucker ain't going down easy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's he's fighting for his life because he's afraid. And that's how I am when I look at this shit. And you guys got a beautiful podcast, and I love everything that you guys fucking do. And
Appreciate
if I could say one thing, it would be I wish I did a better job with showing you guys, or I wish there was something I could say or do to push you guys even more, because I've known people for 25 plus years of my life who haven't done a fucking thing for me. I run into you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it was maybe even through her, right? I think maybe you seen her page or she reposted something, and you guys have been legit like family in a sense of like you guys let me into your fucking house. You guys let me sit up here and talk my shit and do
Absolutely.
my thing. And you guys always support. And thank you sometimes is not enough. You know what I mean? So I do try to come up here with like little gestures and stuff like that.
We
Because
appreciate
you
it.
guys
Oh,
don't
for
understand. No, you guys don't understand. When you repost something or you share something,
Yeah.
it's something in me. I say to myself, I can't let you motherfuckers down. When people believe and they show me that they believe, I can't let them down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just built different. I'm built that way. So again, I wish more people did things to motivate me, but I'm motivated by a higher power.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to slow down, but just like everything else in life, even people when they die, you get forgotten. Right? And if I took 6 months off
Yeah.
and I didn't do anything,
Yeah.
and just drop like special edition collections that a lot of these locals tried to do, but this should be, like you made me
Yeah.
wait 6 months for that.
Right.
It's like waiting for a Jay-Z CD to drop, right? We're like, yo, this shit's gonna be crazy. Our expectations are so high, and then when it comes out, we're like, that shit was kind of whack. We did that to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not 96 Jay-Z. It's 2026 Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's talking about different shit. And at the end of the day, I just want you guys to know that I really, 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 really fucking appreciate what you guys have done for me. And this will be my third time on the show.
It won't be the last. Don't worry
And
about
I
it.
felt like the first time was more of an introduction.
Yep.
The second time was, it ended up being like the softer side of me, the behind the scenes, the you know, about my kids and whatnot. And then this one, I felt like when I got here, as soon as you hit me up, I wanted to talk so much shit and throw so many fucking people under the bus.
Yeah.
And again, it's not a personal thing. It's just to fucking motivate me, though.
Yeah.
Help me. Like, do something for... And nobody's doing anything for me. And that's just not to talk shit or to... That's just what it is. You show me one brand that's as consistent, as passionate, as driven than me and puts out the quality of work that I put out, and I'll show you a liar.
And just to add on, I'm a flex on our shit.
He got the hat on. I didn't notice.
Name one podcast that's dropped every fucking week for the last 5 years. And not just 806 The Show, because we've, just like you have Noir, Uneducated MMA, got the UFC shit going.
Yep.
Now we got For Your Entertainment. You like movies? You like TV shows? We just dropped that last week, and that shit kind of took off for us. So, like...
And that's the thing, though. You motivated me. You motivated me.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
You want to come into our world? I see you announced a little pod coming up, or I don't know if it's an official announcement, but you are thinking about it.
No, so it's going to happen.
Okay.
It's going to happen. Tomorrow I'm going to go look at a space and see what we could do. If we could work out a deal, we'll work out a deal. And my promise to you guys is that if this does go through, which, like I said, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Oh, I believe it.
I don't care if it happens just one time, if it happens 25,000 times. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You guys will be my first guests on the show. Because when I sit here and I even watch you guys, I pay attention to your mannerisms, how you move, how you talk, how you say things, how far you are to the mic. Because I'm a student of the game and whatever it is that I want to be into. Yeah. So you guys are up here having fun. I'm up here for, okay.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? And you're right. And that's something you should be proud of. And that's something you should talk shit about. And maybe y'all should look into the camera a little bit more than what you do and call other motherfuckers out.
I want to, but
you know what I mean?
I've been told to behave. So,
and that's the thing about my podcast. Real conversations, no filters.
Love it.
Yeah.
We're going to say whatever the fuck we want, when we want, how we want. And I'm not worried about no cancel culture. I'm not worried about... And I can't even say certain things right now out of respect for your show.
Appreciate it.
You get what I'm saying? But when I get to what I want to do, it's just, these are real conversations, right? I love these places because it makes me feel like I'm in the barbershop. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you with the homies. Like
sports talk.
The cameras are not even on sometimes.
So you don't even
forget.
Natural.
We forget.
And that's what I strive. I want that. I want it to feel natural. But I want to have the conversations that you have with yourself in the mirror. When you're alone, you are who you really are when you think no one's looking. Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I want to be able to say things. And I want to be able to reach people. Not everybody's going to like what I have to say. Some people are going to fucking love what I have to say. But we're going to call a spade at the end of the day. And if you fucking up, you best believe I'm going to tell you fucking up. And if you're doing good and you're doing great and you guys got 806 The Show, I strive to be what you guys are. And then maybe above that. Yeah. Because you set the bar so fucking high. So to me, I look at it like, if I'm going to do something, why do it to just be half-assed? Yeah. Just to say that I did it, I'm all set with that. I'm too competitive for that. You know what I mean? I remember growing up and hearing people talk about, like, Scottie Pippen. Oh, he scored 34 points in the game. People say he's better than Jordan, the all-around player, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Bro. Anybody could score 34 points a fucking game. But you're not doing that shit on a consistent fucking basis. 3 years in a row, retire, come back, and then do it again for another 3 years a game in a row.
Preach.
And then on top of that, do it in a league where everybody's handsy, everybody's aggressive, everybody's physical, everybody's big as fuck, everybody's strong. The rules were a little bit different. But at the end of the day, you either strive to be the fucking GOAT and end it in 6 games. I'm not trying to go 7 games with anybody. That's the fucking problem. Everybody want to be friends. Everybody want to hold hands. I don't want to fucking hold your hand. You know what I mean? If I can make money with you, if you can teach me something, if I could teach you something, if we can grow, and again, it goes back to I wish I can give you guys more because I care about your business almost probably as much as you do. If you needed help with something, I would come. I would hold security down, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? I would come and just set up your tripod for you because I respect what you guys do and I want to be a part of it any way I can. But you guys are so established. I say to myself, instead of like a lot of these haters, I never said to them, that fucker's a whack. No, I say, if they can do it, why can't I do it? If this guy made $30,000, why can't I make 50?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, my man, let me holler at you real quick. How'd you make that 30? I'm not afraid to ask questions. I'm not bigger than the game. You know, I felt like a lot of people would send subliminals through their IG. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about subliminals. You know when they're directed at you.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because why? Because those are conversations you might have had with that person that they use certain words.
Yeah.
Right? So you know it's directed at you.
Cut that slick shit, nigga.
I never thought I was bigger than the game, bigger than the program. It's just I had to defend and protect the program from fucking fakes. That's what it is. At the end of the day, I do what I do, y'all do what y'all do. We not on the same level, we not the same, we'll never be the same. 806 The Show is not in competition with anybody because nobody's on your level.
Preach.
So what's your next move though? You get what I'm saying? And you just said, hey, you guys do the UFC stuff, you're trying different avenues. And that's all I'm doing with my brand is I'm trying different avenues. And it's okay to fail. You know what I mean? And then you got motherfuckers literally sitting at home be like, but what the fuck are you doing? You're not fucking doing anything.
What a bad.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, back in the day, sometimes you would need to slap a motherfucker in the mouth, right? And sometimes you just need to tell somebody, this day and age, because everybody's a rat.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who are you to have an opinion on what I've been doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who? What have you done? Nothing.
That's the thing about social media. It gave everybody an opinion.
Oh my God!
Before it
get
didn't.
me going.
Real quick before we move on, I had to. So I watched a couple clips of the fashion show, and one of the coldest moments, bro, when he came out with the mask and the jacket on. That was cold.
That shit was smooth?
Yeah, what made you want to do that? Because I'm
lie.
a big Ye guy. Because if it was up to me, I'd have the Ye mask on all day.
So I was actually gonna come up here wearing the authentic Jason mask, but I didn't want to be extra. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a time and place. You know what I'm saying? I was watching something on social media. I want to say like a month ago, and Kanye came out to a. Him and Travis Scott got back together, whatever it was, and he came out wearing a white one. And I was like, that shit is mean.
Mean.
It's so mean. And it's just his aura, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And why not? He motivated me.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a tip of the cap to him. And maybe other people didn't see that video. So when they see me do it, they see it for the first time. And to them, it's like, wow, it's a little bit of a wow factor. I don't try to put on basic fashion shows where everybody's so fucking serious and, you know, walk in a certain way. I want people who work with me to have fun. I want it to be more of an experience than feel like a job. I've always said this from the beginning. Decoded wasn't about just me making clothing. I wanted to give people jobs. I wanted to help people. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I could sit here with a straight face and say, I've gotten people paid. People have written checks to people for Decoded Sports, for helping their kids do like training camps, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I've gotten people work doing that. I've given models opportunity to, you know, expand their portfolio and to say, hey, I worked here and I did this and look at this show. they're helping me too, though. You know what I mean? But I'm giving back. My barber and their barbershop. Shout out to Fade's Barbershop. He said, hey, at your fashion show, I will come and give haircuts for free.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker sat like in the runway before the show started and started cutting models' hairs, people's kids' hairs, and started just doing things on a strength because he believed in what the fuck we got going on. And to him, he was like, his mind says, I'd rather be a part of that than just being on the outside watching.
Yeah.
So this is what I could offer.
Yeah.
So with that mindset, I said, you know what? I'll do you one better than two. We'll put your name. The runway was made off of businesses, right? That we were trying to help promote and people who've stood by us. And it sucks because you want to put everybody on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the runway is only so long. And, you know, sometimes you forget people. But we put his name on the runway because he did something so unique and different.
Dope, yeah.
Right? But and then what that turned into is that small room opened up, that small door opened up into a big room where now whatever we do, he'll be our official, you know, hair guy. And they do designs and they do cool shit and they do the painting of the hair and everything. And he's just a talented fucking dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So we were happy to do work with him. And then T&G, who allowed me into their home, who gave me the keys and said, hey, you drive. It's the first time that anybody's given me so much creative control and just let me do whatever the fuck it is that I wanted to do. And even though it's happened already a month ago, maybe, a couple weeks back already now, I'm still so thankful for DJ Heck and everything he did and
Shout
the
out to
TNG
him,
family.
sure.
Absolutely.
And, you know, these guys went out and they didn't rent a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's theirs. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't go and rent lights. They didn't go and rent anything. That's theirs. You know what I mean? They've worked. They've built a real platform and allowed me into their home and said, yo, it's kind of like, you got something we want? And I'm like, well, you got something I want. And there's no me players in that group.
Yeah.
These dudes have gone above and beyond for me. And, you know, I won't get into like certain details, but I didn't have to pay a single fucking dollar out of my pocket to put on that show.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Right.
Matt, whatever you need, you let us know, and we'll put it together. And a lot of people don't know is that was in an auto body like garage.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? And it was put together, and you would have never even known that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did so good with the lighting, how we built the runway, the car, the smoke machines. It's an illusion before the confusion. It's so nasty, you know what I mean? I wish you guys were, were able to go and show up there, you know what I mean? But it was just a special moment because I didn't have to listen to somebody else and what they wanted for their show.
Yeah.
I didn't have to obey by their rules. Yeah. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, the best part about the whole thing is I got my son to walk in the show for me.
That peep, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that shit to me was like, you know, just something that will live on for like a long time with me. You know what I mean? And he liked it. And he told me it was like a little adrenaline rush. And he was excited and he was nervous. And I just wanted him to understand, like, yo, listen, dude, everybody's watching you. You know what I mean? And that feels cool. It's the truth.
Yeah.
People, we like attention. You know what I mean? We do.
We wouldn't have a
And anybody
podcast
who
if we
says
didn't.
that-
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if we
You
didn't.
know what I mean? So it's that was the cool thing, is being able to watch my boy, who's fucking pretty much bigger than me, say, yo, we did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was dope.
But it wasn't possible until T&G made it possible for believing in me. I met this dude at a car show through Import Evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to those guys. Import Evolutions. We're going to be doing a big show with them. That's going to be it's going to be like the Met Gala.
Love it.
We're going to do some cool shit. I'll let you guys in on something a little bit later. But, you know, those guys had DJ Heck come out to a show. And I met him at that show. And I had a little pop-up shop. And from that day, I just told him, I said, hey, listen, man, I grew up listening to you on the radio because he does work for Jam and all that.
That's what I know him from.
And it was cool to see like DJ Maverick.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. He was there, and there might have been other people there. You know what I mean. I only met so many people, but I was busy in the back trying to run the show that I wanted to run, and I thought it was a success, and people loved it, and the people showing up was good. The head count was really good, and again, I got that moment with my son because of them. You know what I mean?
Shout out to them.
My loyalty, and I've always said this too. Don't let me get a team around me. Don't let me get a team around me. I've said this from day one. I don't have financial backing. I don't have business partners. I don't have anything. It's just me.
Yeah, I feel like anything is possible with a good team. Like,
Yo, my man.
Have a good team with the same goal. It's like
I feel like Drake May. You know what I'm saying? Drake, there was a Super Bowl.
Drake made May. Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like it's about that time for my favorite part of the show. The DJ Buffka said a question.
DJ Buffka. You are now in the mix with DJ Buffka.
The DJ Buffka set of questions is the game we play at the end of every episode. Man, you've played a couple times, so you know how it goes. But let me say the rules again. I give you two different choices. You just pick one or the other one. First question is always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
All right, let's move on. That's quick, clearly clerical. Like, you just gotta do it. Well, we just ask because there has been times when people hit us with it. Like, all of a sudden, like, did you watch some? I don't know. Whatever. You know what the worst thing is when you have like an hour and a half and it's like a beautiful conversation. Everybody's in sync. Everybody's like, yo,
you just battle for the first time.
I fucks with this dude. And then he's like, cool as hell. LeBron. I'm like, oh, fuck this nigga.
Cool as hell, man.
I can't stand LeBron. I'm sorry.
So the last time you were here, I was on LeBron's side. And within that year, I'm kind of not anymore. Like, I've trashed him for a whole season. I don't want to get it. Yeah. Next question. Next question.
LeBron's a bitch. Yeah. LeBron's a bitch. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's done a lot for the game. I get it. But my man, dog, he cries and cries and cries.
They don't have the same GOAT qualities that we are used to.
Bro, imagine you go to the hole and Bill Laimbeer smacks you upside your shit. What do you think would happen to LeBron?
Sue.
He quit.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What's harder to do in the NFL season? 1,000 receiving yards or 1,000 rushing yards?
Rushing yards.
Yeah, because it's all you. Yeah, obviously the offensive line, but you have to make something happen after that.
Rushing yards is hands down.
A quarterback.
It's just. And you got to also remember the average lifespan of a running back
5,
is
6
like 3 to 4 years.
It's like 2-3 years. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like for you to, I mean, running the ball is definitely. You know what I mean? Nah, I would say running the ball, definitely.
All right.
I mean, a good quarterback can make a receiver go crazy, you know?
Yeah. But I've also seen, like the Cowboys when they had their super fucking offensive line and Ezekiel Elliott is literally just like walking through holes.
Nice, though.
Yeah, but he was nice, but he was literally like, la, 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 la.
But there's a thing,
So, all right,
remember I had DeMarco Murray? He went for like 1,300 yards behind that line.
But now check this out, though. See, I grew up in Michigan. So our Sunday, I watched Barry Sanders growing up. Ooh. Okay?
Yeah.
So did Barry have a line?
No.
Nah.
The worst line
in
the league.
And Barry's motto was, if you played flag football and people never get to pull your flag, you'll never get tackled in the NFL.
That's a pretty good motto, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was his thought process. If you can't pull my flag, you're not tackling me.
Yeah.
And as you can see, and he retired, I felt like 10 years early.
Early.
You know what I'm saying? So
This thing about the Detroit, the Stars always leave after 10 years.
Yeah, because they're tired of losing, bro.
Yeah, and they're
I
getting.
think at that time they were paying
force-fed,
Scott
too.
Mitchell at the time was their quarterback.
I don't even know who that is.
Right. They were paying, they were paying him more than
I watched
him.
almost every documentary. I ain't never heard.
I never heard that.
You never heard that name? Damn, you remember Herman? You remember Herman Moore?
Herman Moore, I remember.
That's-
I don't know who that
yeah.
is, but I remember that name.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver. He was a dog. You know what I mean? But again, I'm old, man. How old are you guys?
I'm 34.
30, late 30s?
He said he didn't want to say. He was like 40.
No, not yet.
67.
Y'all know, because I do it. Talk about events. For my 40th,
What do you want to do?
I don't know
next
yet.
Year.
I know what I want to do for mine.
go ahead.
I want to throw a Scarface themed party.
Oh, fucking amazing. Already
talk.
amazing.
But you can only show up if you have a suit.
Deal.
The cake is made of Coke.
Perfect.
Like a bricky.
Wait, hold
Well,
wait a minute.
sugar.
Wait a minute.
I got ahead of myself. I was like, wait a minute.
That's just like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's one of these parties.
It's one of these parties. Oh, we're partying.
You Venmo me a ticket already, kid?
Hey, man, quick with it.
That's what I want to do, though. I want to do that for real.
That'd be
Like,
dope.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good.
That's a great one.
All right, I know you a big wrestling fan, so you know I had to throw some wrestling questions on here.
I like wrestling. I do enjoy wrestling.
All right,
Absolutely.
if you could have one comeback to the WWE, Chris Jericho or Edge, right now.
Chris Jericho. And he'll be back.
That's what I hear.
Either
I think it's
tomorrow.
happening tomorrow.
Either tomorrow
I think it's happening
By the
tomorrow.
time we get this
or
episode, yeah.
WrestleMania. 100%.
The best way to get back is the Royal Rumble. Honestly, no one knows who's on the card.
I think he had the
Lesnar
greatest
stays in.
debut I've ever seen in my life. I was a fan when I was young. I don't really watch
yeah.
it.
Was
The
that,
countdown?
was that with The Rock?
No. This is like I'm talking about early 2000.
The Y2J.
Y2J was amazing.
When they
Y2J.
came out, I was like, oh, damn. Shit.
Yeah, no,
That was crazy.
That was good.
But I do love Edge too.
You know
So
what,
it's
like-
they're both great.
I feel like Edge had such a pop at the Rumble.
But that I think that was because we missed him. Like
Yeah, I didn't care
It was
about
good.
him growing up.
No,
And
me
then-
neither.
Edge was always like
It
you always
became
a tag team guy to me.
Yeah.
I understand you had your run,
Edge and the
but you
Radar
always
Superstar.
As a
When
Christian.
he was winning his championships,
it was cool.
his feud with Cena and him and Lita.
Yeah.
I wasn't really watching it because
Yeah.
I was watching like WCW.
Oh really?
Yeah, I fell into like I wanted the Monday Night Wars.
Oh, yeah.
I was all about NWO, Hollywood
All
Hope,
my
Nitro
boys,
girls.
all my boys are NWO. The motherfuckers.
NWO,
You know what I'm
Wolfpack.
saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Sting. Yeah, listen to it, dope. You know what I mean?
Listen, I don't think there's a cooler feeling in the world than walk into anywhere. I don't give a fuck if you walk into a cafeteria,
Yeah.
but if you have a theme song behind you,
Oh,
that's the coolest shit ever.
You know what? That's what I need next time I come here. I need
Theme
a theme
song?
song.
I got you.
this is
A theme song.
So we had our was it 1 year?
yeah,
100th
1 year.
or 100th
No,
episode.
100.
100th episode we came out of with
yeah,
our
like
own
the-
little intro songs
Yeah,
and shit.
songs.
stressful.
Next time I come, I'll bring my belt.
There you go.
Hey,
have to bring my-
this is off railing, but like these two, Jericho and Edge, have
We were talking about that.
have two of the best intro musics of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is better? And just intro music and how just to coming in. Because every time I see
I
a
don't
top,
think Edge is memorable like that.
Edge is every time I see a
gotta
top
hear it.
10,
Yeah, no, you
he's at
think
number
you know-
one.
Yeah, that.
You think
yeah.
you know me?
It is
That shit. I got goosebumps right now.
I got goosebumps right now.
But what Jericho's song, the Y2J,
Yeah.
or his new like that Fozzy song,
I don't know the Fozzy song.
I'll go.
I'm not hip yet.
they sing that shit in AEW like crazy, like you know what I mean? It's pretty
First
dope.
of all, I love how fans are now singing the intros now. Like they're part of it. Like Seth Rollins, I found out about him when I just watched it back last year, I think.
Yep.
How the fans sang his music when coming in. I'm like, oh, who the fuck is this?
Ooh, it is.
This got me amped up.
You know where the best fans are? Fans overseas.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, that's anything.
any sport.
any
But we-
sport,
but we-
concerts,
we-
anything.
But we're spoiled, though. It even goes back to that shit. It's deeper than just some of the shit that we say. Like, you really have to, and we don't have enough time for all that shit, but it really gets deep. You know what I mean? We're spoiled. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I spoil people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're just spoiled. So, like, when we see something that these motherfuckers will make so fucking cool. We're just like, And then what happens if you ever watch like a show overseas?
Oh, crazy.
Especially like France.
Yeah.
And then let's say they come back the next week, they're in America. If they go to New York, you will see New York try to keep up with what they just did in like Paris, right? They'll try to fucking be loud, they'll sing, they'll chant, they'll say whatever because they're like, hold up, y'all not gonna show us out. But then they go to like fucking Milwaukee the next fucking night, and it's dead. You know what I mean? We're spoiled. We just assume, we expect that shit to be like that. And these people don't get it all the time. So when they get it, it's a fucking treat.
Yeah.
You know? And that goes back to, I need to not make so much. I need to make motherfuckers feel like this is a treat.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd have 12 different podcasts running right now.
I believe in you.
And I have ideas for 12 different podcasts.
You could run one. He could run one. You could run one. If you want to hire me, I'll run one.
we got bring Last Trap back. Hey. I was supposed to be a guest. I remember I was supposed to be a guest. And
then we tumbled under.
Yeah,
Yeah, we couldn't keep up with this. I was saying it's a lot of work.
It is.
It really is, though.
It is.
It really is. And
maybe we'll bring it back with like a special. We'll work something out.
Bree will come on here.
Oh, we have Bree on heat check. Bree will come on there. Bree's a shit.
Sure.
Hair Bree.
Yeah. Love it on here.
Hair Bree's good people.
She's cool as fuck. All right. Who's more fashionable?
Me.
You saw
Next
I paused.
question.
I paused because I knew it was like, let me wait. Okay. Ye or Pharrell?
Fashionable, Pharrell.
Bro, this new Louis V.
Trend setting,
That new Louis V.
Kanye.
Yeah.
But fashionable, definitely Pharrell. But trend setting, you go with Kanye. And what I mean by that, if I have to break this down for you people at home, you never heard somebody say, I want to dress like Pharrell.
That's true.
That's true.
Right?
Have
People
that big
wanna
ass
dress
hat.
like Kanye. Right? You have lines of people lined up for Yeezys. Ain't nobody lined up for Pharrell. But if you were to throw like a fashion show, or you're gonna release something, a line, a collection,
Bro, that Louis V shit.
you will
he
have
just
the
did.
top of the top. The Rick Owens of the world, will be lined up or at that front row seat at a fashion show to see what somebody, a genius who's fashionable, put shit together. And that's where the difference is for me.
What that upsets me because Ye will be Ye, but like just like let's think about it if he toned it down a little bit. If he still had Adidas in the Gap line,
Oh, man.
what? Now like we're at the tail end. I don't think anybody even wears Yeezys anymore. But like he's not like he would have just fell off. You know what I mean? Like. I think that's one of the biggest like what ifs for me. Like, damn, if Ye Ye, we heard your apology. I forgive you. But I'm also like the girlfriend who gets cheated on all the time and just like takes them back. Ye will never do any wrong in my life. Like, I'll take that motherfucker back.
And that's kind of like how I feel.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
I saw the little article and I was
He's
like,
having a bad day.
I was like, I believe him. We forgive you, Ye.
It's just
He's having a bad
you
day.
keep putting
It's
out
all right.
music, all's forgiven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's when you don't put out music,
And
you
that's
don't
all
give
we
us
gotta focus
something
on.
to forget about.
Well, I mean,
But again,
I can go an hour.
I'm not mad at a dude. Everybody, you're only crazy or considered wild until what you're saying happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm crazy because I think that Decoded in the next 5 years is going to be in every mainstream store. Yeah, right. That'll never fucking happen. But then when it happened, am I crazy? Was I crazy? Because I believed in me.
You gotta.
You
be
didn't
crazy
believe
out
in me.
here. You gotta be crazy.
So now
out here.
I'm crazy.
It's funny because if like you go back at like Ye's like interviews 10 years ago, if you pay attention, he kind of called like
Everything he said.
everything he said. Like he literally
Everything he said.
and
He's so good at like manifesting his thoughts into like reality.
There's just some people who like
I'm about to
the way
create
I look
my
Kanye is
thoughts.
just like, oh, I'm not smart enough to like understand what the fuck you're talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like he's on a different like. You're not a human being, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy is if you listen to I think the Vultures album.
I love the Vultures album.
There's a soundbite with Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
On the Joe Rogan
yes.
podcast, yeah.
In my opinion,
That's exactly what it is.
it is the greatest soundbite that explains. I'm not saying it's the greatest soundbite of all time. I'm just saying it explains perfect how I feel, shit that I want to say, but I already know the backlash or how people are gonna look at me. Even with my my right hand man right here. Sometimes I'm even afraid to say certain things in front of her that are self-promoting or self-encouraging for myself because I don't want her sitting in the kitchen cooking, looking at me like, what the fuck is his problem?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Say that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. My girl gave me that same look yesterday over some shit I said. I think I said something like, actually, I'm not gonna repeat it, but it was something like, it was definitely nigga.
You know what I mean?
It was one
you
of
that
those.
dude, right?
Yeah, I was like, nigga.
That's like, you know what I mean? I sit there with her and like, I wish that could be a show by itself. That I could just hide cameras on a fucking wall and hear the conversations me and her have.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do feel like, and this is just real talk, right? Side note, right? This is just real talk. On the way here, there's an argument, a disagreement, if you will. Yeah, that happened. That shit happens. You know what I mean? And I sat there and I was like, I don't want you to come with me. I don't. Because how am I supposed to talk my shit and be that nigga with you standing right there looking at me as if I'm not? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit will fuck with you.
Yeah.
But I have to realize and understand, and everybody should do this, that either you're in an argument or you're not in an argument, you feel uncomfortable or you're comfortable. At the end of the day, do what's fucking best for you and keep telling your story. Your vision is your vision. It was given to you and only to you. I don't expect this dude to see something how I see it because it wasn't given to him, it was given to me. Mm-hmm. I have to do a better job of articulating that and being able to express myself without sounding bitter or corny or like, there's a bunch of haters. There's always going to be those people.
Yeah.
Those doubters. You know what I mean? But I get off. No pause.
Unpause.
By showing these people I do whatever the fuck I want, when I want, how I want. There's no amount of money that's going to hold me back. There's no yellow caution tape. You know what I mean? I'm trying to break barriers. I'm trying to do everything I can to provide for me, for my girl, for my kids, to live the life that we want to fucking live. And a closed mouth don't get fed. And if we sit here and we just doubt ourselves, or if we're afraid to try something because we're afraid to fail, and that was my biggest problem. I was always afraid to fail. Well, listen, man. You do something, you give it 6 months. If you succeed, look at all the work you did in just 6 months.
Yeah.
And if you fail, cool. You're right back to where you were anyways. So take the fucking chance. Double down on yourself and do something that you want to fucking do. And don't be worried about even your girl or your mom or your dad. You got to break that. Like in my family, it was like, you just got to work. You got to go to work. Don't think about being a football player. Don't think about, doing this. You just go to work.
So that's my basketball career ended.
There was no support. There was never like
make you no bread.
that support system where they believed in what you were doing.
Yeah.
It's, old school. Just fucking go to work, break your back, pay the fucking bills.
Yeah. Taxes die.
I have to break that generational curse.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, next question. It's been a hot topic the last couple days on the internet. Better rapper, Lloyd Banks or Fabulous?
Better rapper. Okay. So the better rapper is Lloyd Banks. The better
Artist.
radio commercial could make a hit is Fab.
Yeah.
But if you were to put him, in in a booth and let him go, put him in the front seat and let him rock, Lloyd Banks. But here's the thing. A lot of these young cats don't know no Lloyd Banks.
It's also true.
They don't know Lloyd Banks. You know what I mean? So it would be hard to even have this argument with anybody who's under the age of fucking 28 years old.
That's why we don't talk to these niggas.
But I would say Lloyd Banks is more of a street rapper and he's got pause. He's got the voice for it.
Yeah.
The sound, the feel, the look.
The flow.
You know what I'm saying? Like he can spit some
Bars.
shit.
Yeah.
Fab can too, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more taking time, it's more written out. You know what I mean? I feel like you throw on a beat, Banks would just
Murder.
Yeah.
that's just my take.
I agree. I think I'd go Banks too. I enjoy Fab's music, I guess, more, just because I think there's more.
There's more of it.
There's more of it. It's more of a catalog.
absolutely.
But I was a big G Unit guy back in high school, man. And those mixtapes, I enjoy listening to Banks more than I enjoy the 50. 50 had the hooks. 50 had the songs, but Banks was killing verses.
50's another one. Good songwriter, good hook writer. You know what I mean? He could make a hit. It doesn't take much for him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next one. It's freezing outside. So what's better in this cold? A nice bowl of chili or the hot bowl of soup?
A blowjob. Can I say that?
You can.
You did.
Yeah.
did.
Does that get beeped out later?
Nah.
No.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think
he
that-
said yeah.
I don't think that's edit worthy.
Honestly, our line of what we edit is pretty low. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta say some egregious shit for us to be like, and we've had to.
So on that note, no, I'm just kidding. What was the question again?
Chili or soup?
I don't even remember.
What kind of soup?
You know, I'm not gonna front, man. Chili's the shit. Chili's the shit. If you got some fresh Italian bread,
forget all the
crunchy,
other
some
soups.
butter. Chili can't go wrong with some chili, but it got to be a little spicy.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah, man, that's a fact.
I was
Warm
gonna tell a
soul.
story. I was gonna tell the same story again. I told it last week.
He was like,
Yeah. Josh
Josh makes
I make good chili.
We have to say. We got to
I
say.
make good chili.
We made some good chili. It was a little too spicy for
No,
grandma.
the first batch I ever made happened to be too spicy,
Yeah.
and
From my
no
grandma.
one's watching my grandmother try it, and
loves it.
it was
She
too
loves
hot.
it.
She liked it.
We didn't think she had to be supervised.
It tasted great. She liked that. It just kept getting hotter,
Okay.
and she had to like put water in her mouth. Like,
did it
God
fuck up
damn.
her guts?
Probably.
She only had like one spoon, so she was fine. But
it was just stupid.
but it was like, all right.
It was
now,
hot, bro.
but now I know where the line is.
See,
and now I
the
can
part that he
adjust
keeps
stuff
missing is that we told this motherfucker that shit was too hot.
too
And
hot.
he didn't believe it until
Okay.
my grandmother almost
difference
fainted from
is
that
this.
shit. And he's like, you know what, guys? Probably right.
The difference is this. I said it last time, say it again. I had no idea that after you make the chili, once you refrigerate it overnight, it becomes hotter, spice-wise. So when I put it in the fridge, it's fine. It's hot, but it's good.
Yeah.
Next day, that hot became an inferno and still delicious,
It was
but
hot.
it's just
I could
it just
imagine
kept
that
going.
before the fridge, that shit was still too hot.
It was good.
Shit even gave me
Drink
a kick.
milk.
Definitely.
Yeah, which is what my wife does.
And bread.
There you go. All right. What's a more cursed franchise? The Browns or the Raiders?
The Cowboys.
I went through the whole show without fucking with your Cowboys, man.
You know they're going to the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, I know. Every year.
Yeah, they are. They're on. Homeboy got a tattoo of the Cowboy star
Jerry Jones is going to have to.
for Seattle. The rookie there, the receiver.
Hey,
Why?
So we're gonna be in the Super Bowl. We're gonna
well,
make a little
DeMarcus
appearance.
Lawrence is in the Super Bowl for Seattle.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Sam dog.
DeMarcus Lawrence played what?
11 years.
Let's
for you
just
guys.
say 10, 11 years for us. And then he got traded, or he was released, whatever the case was, right?
You moved on.
And he had an interview. In his very first interview, he said, "I'll never make it to a Super Bowl playing here in Dallas. I feel Seattle gives me the best chance to get to a Super Bowl."
That's crazy to think.
And I'm not gonna front. I looked at him during the time. You know, Pete Carroll was just.
Yep.
I couldn't name two players on that team.
Yeah.
Is Lockett still there? I don't know.
No.
No.
There you go.
Actually, he might be.
I think he is.
You know, maybe you don't play. There you go. My point. Helping up my argument. And I said to myself, I said, this motherfucker done had too many concussions.
Yeah.
But going back to that self-doubt shit, he knew what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
He believed, and he believed in himself and what the process was to get there. And now, that motherfucker's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
And according to us, probably gonna win.
And if he does,
Y'all.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. All right. Next one. If both of these rappers were alive
Locks on the
today,
Raiders.
who would be more successful, Biggie or Pac?
Pac. Shouldn't even have to ask that.
I think so.
Pac,
on
listen,
Biggie.
at the end of the day,
Because of the movies.
you
and
guys
stuff.
remember Ruben Studdard? I think that was
Yeah.
his name, American
That's
Idol,
a-
big
that's-
black
yeah.
dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Versus
People loved him for a little while, right?
Clay
He was
Aiken.
different, right? Something that people didn't expect, right? And I think he got a lot of love because he was a big boy, right? Pause. Where he at?
he made some
Right, but he was the biggest
gospel
thing.
albums.
Like he was the biggest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
The same thing with Biggie. Biggie was ugly. He was a big ugly dude. Pac could make movies. Pac could kind of act. He was in drama.
He would have been in that.
You would
You
have
get
got
what I'm
better. He
saying?
would have got better.
and,
definitely.
and I think his music would have only gotten better.
Yeah.
Because he can do West Coast. He can do East Coast. Just imagine you start doing some down south shit.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing that I feel like Pac couldn't touch.
My only argument against that is how wild this motherfucker was. That eventually, I believe that he would have fucked it up somehow. Because you know how Hollywood is. You fuck up one time, no more movies for you.
Especially back then, it was more.
That's where I'm.
I
just
mean, look how long Diddy got to go for.
How the fuck?
Yeah, but it was, yeah.
but he had some bags on everybody, so
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think, but definitely to answer that, it would definitely have been Pac.
Yeah.
Definitely. And he's a better rapper.
oh,
Better music. I take that back. Better music. Biggie was a better lyricist.
Definitely.
Right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Better music, better lyricist.
also
Next
more
one.
catalog.
Whose movies do you enjoy more? De Niro or Pacino?
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah,
I know.
Right?
That's a good one. That's the best question so far.
That hurt me writing it down. I was like,
Because
damn.
there's no one without the other.
True.
The way out. Well, I'll let you answer
Or you
first.
can't
and then-
watch
and then
Heat.
I'll dive in.
But
Yeah, so if you think about the movie Heat, which is the first movie that I thought of, is it arguably has one of the greatest sound bites to a movie when they're sitting down at the table. And if you're not willing to drop everything and walk away in 30 seconds or less, and he was just like, yo, this is all I know. He's like, this is all I know. So I won't hesitate if I see you coming around the corner. It's just like, yo, bro, can you have that scene
Without either one of them.
if you replaced it with anybody else? You just can't. It's just meant to be. You know what I mean?
It was double down on that because not only did this movie is a remake of the exact same movie, same director. He made it years before, 10 years before. Actually, no one remembers that. Same script, different different actors, and it became a hit. It's because these two were just that bombastic in these roles.
it's crazy.
I'd probably give the edge to Pacino just because he has Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface is
But what about
crazy.
Casino,
Every time I'm on a
Casino,
plane,
Casino?
Goodfellas.
All right.
what about The
But
Godfather?
yeah, I was just about to hit him with the Godfather.
If I'm talking about all the mob movies, De Niro and Pacino's, Casino for me is not too high on my list.
For De Niro.
I love that movie.
No, I'm just talking about in general for like.
It's not that great of a movie for you?
If I'm comparing, if you stand alone, Casino, good movie. But if I'm starting to compare it to Godfather, Goodfellas, all the other ones, I'm not as high. Number one, that nigga was like, come on, bro. Sharon Stone like ran that nigga in that movie. Like, you know what I mean? That shit.
He was pussy whipped.
Yeah,
he was-
let's be real. He was pussy up in
It's
the
also,
movie,
like,
and then
based
that
on a
bitch was
true
stealing
story.
mad shit from him.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga.
It's a true
Robert
story.
De Niro in Goodfellas, he's not putting up with that shit.
Hey, but is the movie the same though without Joe Pesci?
No.
Well, Joe Pesci's the
No.
Yeah, of course.
Neither of
You know
them.
what I'm saying?
Neither of those two movies.
Well,
Around the time
any
that I
given
get out of
Sunday.
jail.
But thing
Any given
is,
Sunday.
it's a great movie.
You know what?
That's-
He's
that
making a
speech.
case.
I think
That
Pacino
speech
got
alone.
it just because he has
for
the-
that inch.
Be
that-
claw
he
with your
could- We used to
fingernails.
listen to that shit before we went to play basketball.
Every time.
Yeah.
Literally, we
Legit
had it
every time.
recorded on our iPods. That's how old we are. iPods.
I found that iPod, actually.
And it literally had it was like a 5-minute, and we're sitting there just like, we're going to play shoot around, and we're just sitting there just like,
You know what's crazy? Then it's
I can't do it for you.
You think about De Niro, and I think about Raging Bull. I think about Taxi.
Still gotta watch Raging Bull. Taxi's good.
Right? Like movies. But I feel like he went way commercial. Meet the Fockers.
Which I was gonna say too.
Things of that nature.
Once you
that
had
to
children,
me,
you want
There's a
them to
couple
watch
ones-
it.
funny, but you know,
Bad
because
grandpa.
he's so serious of a guy that when you see him in those roles, you're like, oh, you know, he looks pissed, and it's funny. But I think Pacino stayed true. You know what I mean? What's that movie, Constantine, that he did with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah,
No,
oh,
that's,
he
no,
was.
it's
No,
not
no, it
Constantine,
was
it's,
the Devil's
Advocate.
Devil Advocate.
Yo, bro,
great movie.
Another great scene.
when they're
That one
sitting
too.
in the subway and they're talking on the train,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Al Pacino.
But Al
gonna give
Pacino
it to
just
Al
had a
Pacino.
kid, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like 80 years old.
he has like 6 or whatever. But yeah, once he had his kid, he actually went more like, I want them to be able to watch my movies at a young age to get older. Where Al Pacino just had a kid. Was it fucking? He's like 90 something. His kid just got born. He's not gonna see that.
Is The Godfather the greatest movie of all time? As like a as a whole.
Are you
'Cause I feel
are you
when
combining one
I
and
feel
two?
like 1 and 2 are
If you
are the same.
combine,
That-
if you
that
combine
is.
1 and 2,
When
I'd say yes.
have you watched it together?
Two is
They did
my
it.
favorite.
I've watched all 3 hundreds of times.
3's.
2 is my favorite.
I don't like 3. I like
We
2
don't talk
almost
about
better
that.
than 1.
Three's
But
there.
I just feel like as a whole,
It's a great
I
story.
just feel like it's up there with like movies like
I would give it to
The Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah, Schindler's List and
The
shit like that.
Matrix.
Yo, The Matrix.
You know what I mean? But go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, next one. Who would win in a boxing fight? I just need to emphasize boxing.
Fight match.
Jake Paul or Conor McGregor?
In a boxing match?
Yeah.
Boxing fight.
What's the weight class?
Oh shit! Right
Whatever
now,
you like.
Conor McGregor's like 220. So
Find somewhere in the middle where they would,
between
as
190
even as
and
like you
220.
can get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that Conor McGregor, if it's a real fight, like a real fight.
Yeah.
Anybody in here MMA?
We have a whole podcast about it.
Okay. So then, in my opinion, I think a boxer, a true boxer, can whip any MMA's fighter's ass
In a boxing?
in a
boxing
fight.
Yeah.
Right?
I could probably
if
agree
we're
with
not
that.
crotch sniffing, right? I'm just saying. These two things,
That's one way to call it.
a boxer, a true boxer,
I believe that though.
in my opinion,
I agree with that.
will fuck anybody up. Now, I'm not saying you got some fucking hardcore UFC dudes or MMA dudes that can fucking, leg lock you up or put you into some kind of figure four or some,
kick you too,
You know
so
what I mean? Or
it's a lot of stuff.
kick your leg off your,
man, imagine-
your knee. I get that. No, I trust me. I don't want no smoke. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is if you put two
only
dudes in a
hands.
ring
And just hands.
with just their hands, and I don't care what their background is,
Excuse me.
a true boxer.
Yeah.
And I feel like Conor's more of a boxer. I take that back. Logan is more of a boxer. Jake whoever. He's a boxer. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Conor is well-rounded in martial arts.
Yeah.
Though,
But
yeah.
I feel like if he were to train and take it serious, his precision and his accuracy, the Conor that I know, would sleep Jake Paul
Probably.
with the left. Nice too.
You bring up an interesting point. In the last 5-10 years, we've seen all these the exhibition
God
matches.
damn it.
Say whatever you want from them,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Has there been an MMA guy who has beaten an active boxer yet? I don't think
Active?
so.
Silva? Did he beat anybody?
He
Silva
did.
beat
He
somebody?
beat Cesar Chavez.
No, Anderson Silva, the boxing match. He
Yeah.
beat Tyrone Woodley.
Oh, that's more recent.
Those are two
MMA
MMA
guys.
He faced.
I can't think of
Chavez,
one-
I think.
But it's hard, right? Because it's like I feel like right now it's I feel like right now the sport of like fighting as a whole is celebrity deathmatch. Y'all remember that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Great.
I
Great
feel
show.
I feel like it's
love
just
that show.
celebrity deathmatch in real life now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Julio
saying?
Cesar Chavez
I
Jr.
honestly don't think that Jake Paul will ever fight again.
I think he will because he's a draw still.
No, he is.
It's gonna take a bit to heal that. Two broken.
Yo, my man, the next time he gets cracked in that jaw, that shit's coming
Oh,
apart.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
just think,
Yeah.
what does the world run on? Money. Just think about how much money. I honestly don't understand why the fight hasn't happened yet. A Jake Paul and Conor McGregor fight would be so much fucking money.
Conor doesn't need it.
I think,
He already got that.
I think Jake could make more money.
Doing what?
I take that back. Over a long period of time, if he joins his brother in wrestling,
yeah.
he will make.
That might be the next team champion.
He'll make amazing money,
Yeah, that
and
might be-
people will
Logan-
fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Like
Logan's
they'll
doing
be the
great.
most hated of all times.
Most
Hell
hated tag
yeah.
You know what I
team
mean?
champions in the world.
But that's what they want.
Yeah.
But
The
and
heel.
then just imagine if and when any of them turn face, right? People are gonna want to love them. You know what I mean? And all they got to do is help the right person come in for a save, turn their back on a villain. And I think Logan Paul's gonna turn his back on
the Vision.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be the first one to do that shit. 100%. I think the seed has already been planted. When he said, if you watch Raw, he's like, "Oh, Braun needs to win the Royal Rumble. We need to make sure he wins." I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna
I
do
fucks with Braun though.
He's gonna do some fuck.
I fucks with him though. I
His dad was a beast.
yeah. Who's his dad?
Steiners. Not Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, the brother.
Oh, okay,
It's his son.
He does look like a Steiner.
I was about to say, I thought
So
it
I
was Scott
don't
Steiner.
watch
no.
the full Raw and full
Yeah,
SmackDown.
Scott Steiner's his uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch them, but cool thing about what YouTube has, they'll give me a 10-minute video, and I'll watch the 10-minute video, and so I try to keep up a little bit just because like, fuck it, it's cool.
I tap in
And he played NFL.
here and there.
Ravens.
I always have a fan of motherfucking spearing with them. Anybody who has a spear as their move, I've always fucked with them.
First of all,
Because to me, there's no better like. Why does someone
gore
get absolutely fucking speared?
Hey, he loved
Speed.
Goldberg.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a big Goldberg guy.
Yeah, he loved
Absolutely.
But the hit he did on I Show Speed.
Oh my god.
Like,
That was
that was real.
He broke that motherfucker
They told
in
him, yo, just try
He
to
turned
tuck
the
it in.
wrong way.
He didn't turn fast enough.
Yeah, he got fucked up. He got fucked
Yeah, but he
up.
went.
But he
good for
he did
TV.
it.
Yeah, it was good. All right. Dessert question: cookies or brownies?
Cheesecake.
Dessert question: cookies or brownies? If
Oreos.
If you said a better
Cookies.
answer than
Cookies.
cheesecake, I would have allowed it. But I'm not a big cheesecake guy.
Cook Oreos is good.
Oreos.
Good.
I like
Oreos.
Oreos.
I fucks with cheesecake.
Got Oreos.
Oreos falls on the list of things that like I enjoy, but are not allowed in my house.
They're vegan.
Because
Oh, I eat the whole.
I'll eat those. Like it won't.
Well,
even
they're
last.
vegan,
Like, they're
so-
just,
You're vegan?
no. What the fuck? Who said that?
I'm saying Oreos are vegan.
Are they really?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's soy in the middle. Yeah.
And that cream, whatever this.
Yeah,
shit is.
can we
Soju
Google
soy.
that. There's no way this nigga has that
Okay,
shit right.
it's soy.
No
Yes, it
fucking
is.
way.
I'm not gonna Google.
All right. Y'all gonna be a.
No, you're gonna fuck up the mic.
It's all
With your
good.
fucking Android. All right, last but
Juan.
yeah, Juan's looking at you like put the fucking phone down. We tell him this every week, and he just
I'm a
doesn't.
lost though. Hopefully,
I mean, he's static every time. All right, last but not least,
Vader.
legendary wrestling matchup that we haven't seen. Which one would you rather see? Obviously, this is in a bubble. Most of these guys is old. One's dead.
Prime. It's not a good start.
Cena versus Austin, or Cena versus Hogan. Oh, you can do Austin or Hogan. Fuck it. You want it, one of those
I don't
three.
like any of those.
I wouldn't care to see any of them.
Yeah, right. I don't like
I
any of
wouldn't
those.
care to see any of them.
What would be your dream? Like, you can use people who are dead. You can use anybody. Your dream, like, headlining WrestleMania, whatever number we're at. We're at. I don't even remember what number
They're
we're
at
at.
42 now.
There's more Super Bowls than WrestleManias?
Yeah.
Cool.
93? 90. No. 90,
No, we're at 42.
42, right? Yeah. 41 was popped up on my feed
Damn,
yesterday.
I mean, I would probably need more time to think about something like that, but
You know what?
all I know is that one of them would be Shawn Michaels.
I was about to say the same thing.
So that sounds
It's like,
like
Heartbreak Kid.
we're gonna give you an opportunity to think about that. So the next time you're on here, that's what we're gonna lead with.
Yeah, he remembers it. Like, it's like the first thing he starts off with.
I'm not gonna remember it. I'll try to remember it.
Shawn
But we'll
Michaels,
see.
he's Mr. WrestleMania.
Probably.
He's
Yo, I was big HBK guy.
Absolutely. I'm still a big man.
yeah, no, he's. I mean, he looks fucked up now.
I mean,
He's
he went
an old
through it.
man.
Come on, he went through it. He went through the head.
No, I
A
get
bunch
that.
of surgeries.
He went through it, man. He went through it. Like,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
yeah,
I'll
like,
tell you that much.
you
now-
can't do that. You can't
now
do
he's
all what he
healthy.
did and expect to be in your 60s looking like.
You know what's crazy?
He's doing well.
In my opinion, HBK is the greatest in-ring performer.
Yes.
Right? The greatest wrestler for me. Right? He could wrestle, he could be on the mic, he could entertain, he could fucking flip, he could be a high diver, he could be on the mat. He can keep up with the likes of, Bret Hart,
And
the
Undertaker.
Daniel Bryans of the world. He can keep up with the big dudes, the heavyweights. He could do everything.
And he knew it, and he let everybody know.
You know what I'm
about
saying? Like, you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
the problem.
so he's to me, he's definitely
GOAT?
my GOAT. But behind him too, though, man. Oh man, Ric Flair, dude. Every time I think about that dude, my hands cramp up like this. You know what I mean? He's just Ric Flair was that dude too, man.
Absolutely.
That-
if you wanna
that
see him,
farewell
you can
was
just
great.
go to any bar in Tampa at any time.
I'm dead.
I'm dead ass. Like if you chill in Tampa for a week, you will run into Ric Flair.
Dude,
He's everywhere, huh?
Like people who live there, like
Hogan was.
see him as like they'll be like, yo. If you tell
Yeah,
someone
he's
who
on
lives there,
bar,
like, yo, I just saw Ric Flair. They're like, yeah, okay, Chili's at 4:00. He's always there.
Yo, I'm dead.
No, legit.
bro. So, supposed to be the last match. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels.
I love you.
Oh
I
my
love-
God.
I'm sorry.
Is that?
And then
We might have to have a wrestling
Goosebumps,
episode.
bro.
We might have to come here and do a wrestling podcast. We might have to do
that
it.
shit was great.
We might have you know how Marvel has like the special presentation?
Yeah.
It might be special presentation of 806 the show.
Yeah,
we gonna
no,
talk about some wrestling.
I'll be here for some wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah.
All right. Shout outs.
Shout out.
Shout out to Vibe Entertainment. Shout out to Uneducated MMA.
Shout out to Nerd Gods. Shout out to Decoded.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Four-Year Entertainment.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Soldiers Success Group. So, sorry.
Shout out Gem Body Alchemist.
I wasn't really ready for no shout outs, but
Yeah, come to mind, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't really ready. First of all, I want to thank God.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, God.
Shout out